Hi guys, this is namkraftvn and welcome to Starcraft English Comics. We are gonna continue on with the ASL S18. This is gonna be round of 16 here. Group D, winner set 1. We're gonna be having best of 3. And so far, very surprising results because Light is ousted down to the losers bracket or set, if I should say, and also Sharp has defeated Stork. Of course, Stork, I think his performance is not that great today. So, anyways, it's the moment to look at the crowd. This guy, this one guy with the glasses and a, like a panda face, has been in every single game. He's been here. I mean, I think he works here. I think he works for the studio because he's always there. And of course, a mix of random white guys and Korean girls. And that lady, what is she? Daysto says, cool kids support the Patreon. Who is she? She looks Eastern European, where all of the beauties reside. Anyways, I apologize for the hiccup in technical aspects of the cast because the first game did not have any English commentary. I apologize for that. Actually, it's very, very embarrassing. I don't want to tell you the full story because you would just laugh. So I would just keep that private. But anyways, yeah, let us go back with the information for your, for your viewing pleasure here. So first of all, let's take a look at the ELO scores. Here are the ELO scores of the players in the top 10, and here are the ELO scores of the players playing today. Very surprising results that Royal with 1220 ELO score was able to defeat Stork with 1303, and of course Light was, Royal was able to defeat Light, and of course Stork and Sharp, I guess it's kind of very balanced, but Sharp just came out better. And once again, let me present to you my favorite new and improved, recently updated ASL accomplishment table. Here it is. So as you can see, if you just go from top to bottom, you will see the players reaching each round of the tournament. Out of the 17 ASLs we've had so far, so Light has reached the round of 24 16 times. The only time he did not reach was in ASL Season 1. Maybe he did not even play. Or maybe there wasn't a round of 24 there. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the first ASL we did not have any round of 24s. We only had the round 24 since the second ASL. And out of the 16, he reached, for example, he reached the round of 16 11 times, and he reached the quarterfinals 5 times. He reached the semifinal 2 times. He won silver. What is it? No. Wait, how the heck does this work? Okay, anyways, he won 1 gold. He won 1 gold, and he got interesting. Maybe I need to fix this because something is wrong there, because he won 1 gold for sure. But did he win with 2 silvers? No, he reached this. Okay, he reached the semifinals 2 times, and he won 1 out of the 2 times, and he reached the quarterfinals 2 times, and he proceeded to the semifinals 2 times. So that's what it is. Royal, as for his part, he's won 1 gold. He's reached the finals 1 time, and he's reached the semifinal 1 time as well. So he just went directly from the semifinals to the finals and winning, and he never came back ever. As for Sharp, who's playing, he's not won an ASL. Is that right? Did Sharp ever win an ASL? Oh my god, maybe this stat is wrong. Just check it. This newly improved stat, maybe it's not as newly improved as I thought. Anyway, should I do that or should I focus on the game? What's happening on screen right now? Royal, located at the top of the screen, has gone for an expansion. Sharp at the top left. The map is Deja Vu, which is going to be very interesting. Let me just quickly check here. So I open up my freaking Starcraft encyclopedia. I'm just going to look up Sharp. And did he ever win anything? Yeah, no, that's right. He's never won an ASL. I thought he won something. Yeah, he wants the VAN 365 National Star League. I think that's what he wants. So this stats is all correct, guys. Yeah, anyways, what else I want to show you? So we have how many seasons of ASL so far? We've had 17 seasons, and Terran has won 8, Zerk has won 6, Protoss has won 3. A lot is gonna be expected from Protoss this time around because it's gonna be the fall. And here the top 10, maybe not top 10, but just top players who won a lot of trophies in ASL so far. A couple of them are no longer playing, notably Flash and also Last. Last is no longer in the game anymore. He's doing something else. Anyways, a single tank start to move out and apply a bit of pressure. Very interesting. How the heck does this tank get all the way here and alone without support? But there's going to be support from the back. There's going to be 2 tanks. So Royo is going to be going for a kind of a similar build, I think, to the previous game, right? Because he's prioritized making tanks more than making vultures. But anyways, very interesting. A single tank move across the map and Sharp is out there. This tank from Royo is going to get trapped from both sides. Oh my god. What a terrible mishap for Royo to lose that first tank so carelessly. And now Sharp's going to be coming out with a lot of stuff. He's got his triple, what is it? Okay, looks like Royo is going to be going for the exact same build as the previous game. He's gone for the triple factory, excuse me. Sharp has gone for how many factories? I think just 2. He's only making the 3rd one now. But now it's gonna be a Sharp who's got the high ground advantage. He was able to kill 1 tank right off the bat here. And Royo need to kind of decide what to do next, because this map, Deja Vu, as you know, you can have up to 3 bases very safely and confidently, but beyond that, you need to actually claim the high ground, and it's gonna be very hard, at least in the early stage of the game, if you don't have drops. And so this is what we're gonna be having here. We do have some small army movement from both of the players. For the time being, Royo has gonna have to just sit back here. Sharp has got complete map control. Submarine coming out just to claim the middle area. Royo has got his floating barracks, so he sees exactly what is happening on the other side of the map. He's gonna come out here and take his own high ground. So I guess Sharp is gonna allow that to happen here. We're at the 6th minute of 45th second of game. Sharp is 67 supply, Royo is 62. Royo is pushing back a little bit here, clearing mine blindly with Marines, and just sheer luck behind this 3 factories for Sharp and an armory. For Royo, he's cancelled something. Maybe he cancelled an armory, but he's got a scanner, so he's gonna be able to come out here at some point and actually clear out some mines. Anyways, he's gonna establish a perimeter here, and we're gonna be having a small engagement. More vultures from Sharp, I think. Royo, he's gonna have tough luck. He's attacking nicely. At least he's got a floating building that stops his enemy from actually targeting the units. But anyways, 1 tank falls very quickly. It looks like Royo wins the battle. Royo wins the battle. He's got a very weak tank in the back, but he pushes his enemy back. When he needs to actually clear the mine, he clears out more mines. He's got 3 tanks now. Sharp is running with his tail between his legs now. 3 tanks attacking and making Goliaths out of all of a sudden. Goliaths need to attack the weak tank. He kills the weak tank right off the bat. The tank will unsiege. There's going to be a vulture attack here. 1 more tank has died. This is the other tank we need to take out as many Goliaths as possible. More forces get destroyed, and SVs that arrive way too late to the scene. It's going to be a feast here with vultures and SVs attacking against Goliaths, and vulture at the last minute. Sharp is able to hold, so wasting those 3 tanks was a kind of a mistake from Royo. I think he needed to actually go back. If he actually went back, he would be able to repair his units and wait for reinforcement. And this is what happens a lot in Starcraft. Sometimes you get in a frenzy and you just overestimate your abilities, and you just underestimate the other guy's ability to actually resupply with a shorter resupply route and so forth. Anyways, we're going to be having starports coming out now from Sharp. He will make some raids. The game is reset but after that debacle is over, Sharp is ahead by about 20 supply. Wow, that's a lot of supply difference. That is a lot of supply differences, guys. I don't know how that was. Do we have a drop? Okay, this is not a drop. It's going to be just a vulture run by. Royo is going to look for some openings as these vultures get out of position. Royo is going to move in, but Sharp sees it with his own minefield. The distributors who's going to try to attack the expansion. He kills. They can one-shot SCVs right away. A couple of SCVs have fallen already. There's going to be more SCVs getting sniped, and just buying some time and trading efficiently that way, where these vultures will be just at the end of their life cycle here. They're going to try to go in the main and snipe even more SCVs, and actually also spotting the raids in the process. So that's a good attack by Royo. But Sharp is ahead by about 25 supply. Raids start to come out on this map. Do we have Goliaths? Do we have turrets? We have a counter starport, which is nice, but there's nothing else. These raids will start to eat away the tanks. And by the way, these 2 players have played in the PSL's semi-finals last Saturday. So if you can actually look at those games, they are actually on my YouTube channel. Just look for PSL, Sharp, and Royo, so you're gonna be able to see. But anyways, these tanks will need to get repaired, and we will have some Goliaths coming out. Vultures looking to do some kind of openings here. I think during this time, Sharp needs to think about expanding. I don't think he can actually win the game outright. So just expand will be better. We're going to be having a huge vulture run by Sharp. Do we have any kind of counter movement from Royo? At least he sees his vultures and he's going to be actually deny them. Enemy more raids coming out. And what is going to be the response? There's absolutely no response from Royo. I think his first goal line should be coming out, but can it reach this area? Because there's a lot of vultures in the area as well. He's just making a lot of SCVs and using them to repair. He's losing needless SCVs in the process. You need to hold this high ground here. And this is getting ridiculous. Those raids have so many kills. One's got 3 kills. The other one's got even more. More SCVs coming out to repair. And finally, we have the first Goliaths of the game. But this one time will fall for sure. It falls, and it's gonna be very hard, chances I think for Royo to come back. But of course, this is best of 3. So if he loses here, oh my God, vulture run by. Sharp is completely in the lead here. He will destroy so many SCVs. Not that Royo cares, but because Royo has lost so many SCVs already, there might be a mind drag. No, there's not going to be a mind drag. There's going to be a Goliath moving back. It's going to be very careful. But I think every mindset got clear now, so that's going to be nice. Sharp is ahead by about 27 supply after that battle is over. Maybe just 20 supplies ish, but he cleared up so many SCVs. He has not expanded. That's the only problem I have with what Sharp is doing right now. He's still not yet expanded, and that's gonna be a problem. He need to actually think about that, because winning these battles are nice, but you need to actually get back in terms of economy as well. Alright, anyways, we do have some counter drops, counter raids coming out from Royo. What's his plan? He goes directly into the main. He sees that the starport is not blinking. He'll start to attack the SCVs. Alright, now we do have some counter raids, and what is going to be the reaction? I mean, Royo is just completely desperate. What was that move? What was that move? Just going blindly in there with some raids, hoping for some miracles, but there aren't any. And Royo is gonna just go around and look for some kind of... I mean, both of these players, especially Royo, seems to be playing off today. Royo doesn't seem to actually be at his best. Sharp takes the command center at the 10 o'clock position. He starts to move across the map with a huge amount of forces, and Royo is at least holding his high ground nicely. He's going to be able to shell from the high ground, but his tanks are very much spread out and not very good here. At least he would trade well and buy some time that way. At least his spread out tanks is doing a lot of justice against Sharp's incoming forces and buying a lot of time. Now he's going to be able to control just one half of the area, not the other half. There's some hidden vultures at the top right of the screen. I think those are vultures. You can see the orange dots. Are those mines? I think those are vultures. Maybe Roy has forgotten about them. Or maybe it's just going to be a single vulture. The rest are all mines, maybe. Anyways, Sharp is going to start to move out and actually encroach upon Royo's territories a little bit more here. +1 weapons done on Sharp side. Royo has not upgraded, and yet this one tank will be buying some time, but vultures surrounding from the back and destroying the tanks very easily. There's going to be more attacks against the mine. That mine is not able to explode. This command center cannot go up that easily. Sharp has already finished his own command center. He's going to start to send SCVs over. We are at the 13-minute mark of the game. Supply-wise, Royo is 84, Sharp is 114, so about 30 supply differences. I guess in these kind of positionings, I think, normally it's going to be very easy, I think, for Sharp, for Royo to drop against Sharp's main base, because it's just a direct shot to go from the expansion of Royo to Sharp's main base. But with the third base that Sharp has built and a lot of turrets along the way, he's completely cut off that route, and it's no longer beneficial for Royo to drop anymore. So starting with a nice spawning position advantage, Royo has completely blundered, and now he will need to take other routes, either the ground routes, or try to fly around along the southern corridors and come back up to the north side a little bit later. But anyways, he's in a very tough situation. And of course, we're going to be having just a couple of more moves. I mean, it's just like in chess, right? When you actually ahead by 1 pawn or even 2 pawns or maybe 1 bishop, a good player will not let that advantage slide. Unless it's like a blitz, game where you don't have much time to think. In Starcraft, I think you have plenty of time to think. What matters is your APM. Sometimes you cannot react fast enough. But anyways, 4th command center coming down for Sharp. Royo still has his 3 bases, so he's not that disadvantaged. Now the question is, we need to think about drops, because when we get to about 15-minute mark of the game is always decided by drops. and how to pierce through the defenses in terms of, you know, in terms of turrets instead of raids and so forth. And that if you can actually do those kind of moves, then you're gonna be having a nice advantage, even if you are behind in terms of bases, in terms of economy, in terms of supply, which is what's happening right now. Sharp is ahead by about 30 supply. Royo comes out. He will at least have the high ground advantage here, and he will shell those tanks on the low ground. It's got a nice mine exploding, maybe, but those two tanks on the back is buying so much time. So many tanks have died in that battle, but notably for Royo, he lost a lot of tanks in the process. Goliath coming to support, so at least this area will get claimed by Sharp, excuse me, by Royo. And oh my god, that was a very juicy attack from the spread out tanks. Well played by Sharp to hold that area, and he maintains his 30 supply difference vis-a-vis Royo here. Sharp has maybe forgotten about the fourth base because we don't see any SVs getting transferred. Maybe they're getting transferred now. We're going to be having more attacks happening, and Sharp is closing in. He's making sure that his enemy is allowed to take only 3 bases and not more. Not more. As you can see, Sharp has got blue dots all over the map. He controls 3/3 of the map. He only allows a small quadrant here for Royal. And of course, Royo would not give up just yet. He's gonna, I guess, find some other openings. And like I say to you, I think we need to think about dropship at this point. But it's gonna be Sharp who makes dropship first, because he's got map control. So in order to maintain it, he also needs to think about how to counter his enemy's drops by going for turrets, which is what he's doing now, by building a lot of mines to have some additional visions, but also actually to have mobility and move his forces around freely when he needs to. And that's gonna be something that he's going to be thinking of in the next part of the game. We're going to be having a small engagement, and looks like Royo is able to gain a few inches of territory, but not much, and he's still stuck on his side of the map. These rates that Sharp has maintained has been buying him so much time. What are these SVs doing? Why are they heading right for the front? I'm not so sure. Anyways, Vultures walk right through, and he's going to try to go for harassment or lay mine, go for the harassment, but so many Vultures have died in the process, and now Sharp is ahead by about 40 supply. These Vultures are completely shut down. There's no opening out. This map is not very good for Vulture run by, especially when your enemy controls the middle area like that. At least you can snipe some SCVs and stop it from going up and, you know, making a new base very easily. Looks like more Vulture harassments happening here by Royo. He's not able to do significant damage, and he's still stuck on the ground. He finally will make use of his 4 dropships now. This is going to be a pivotal moment, because during these times, the number of turrets around the map are still very low, which means that you can easily just sneak past some defenses, and that's exactly what Royo hopes to do. He needs to actually do a very nice surprising attack. He's looking for some kind of openings, but there are some raids. Looks like the dropship go right past the raids, and where are they heading to? Looks like Sharp is busy loading up his forces as well. These dropships are going to try to land somewhere. Oh my god, Goliath's in position. 1 dropship before. It's gonna be so many turrets, but some tanks are landing and siege positioned. Looks like these tanks are not landing quickly enough, and at least Royo will hold this area, but he needs to destroy the last of the tank. He was sieged now and buy a lot of time. He lost, I think, every single dropship in that battle. This was a desperate attack. This time we were to shell and do a lot of damage. That was not a good move, but I mean, there's nothing that Royo can do. Nothing that Royo can do, and GG from Sharp. The first game is going to get won by Sharp. That was a very nice performance. If you enjoyed this game, please feel free to buy me a coffee. The link to that is going to be in the description. See you soon. Bye-bye.